What is up? Welcome to Inside the Line, sponsored by FanDuel, where there are more ways to win. We're going to be breaking down tonight's Knicks game, as well as some other games around the league. I'm Alex Fast, joined by Jeff Eisenband. Jeff, how you doing today?
I'm going to give the people even more ways to win tonight.
Oh, double down.
More ways than more ways.
I love it. You're doubling down. Now, I want to talk about the Knicks right now. The Knicks, obviously, they have their work cut out for them tonight, heading into Dallas, facing one of the hotter teams in basketball right now, thanks to Luka Doncic. He's just been on fire. He's shown that he really deserved that Rookie of the Year last year, averaging a triple-double, pretty much. He's like one board, one assist away. Top 13 points, boards, and assists. Pretty impressive player right now.
And obviously playing with Kristaps Porzingis, the former Knick over there. It's an 11-point spread right now. The Knicks playing without Mitchell Robinson. A guy who I'm going to look on, who they have to rely on tonight, and who will tinker with this spread is Marcus Morris. Okay, listen to this. Marcus Morris, 25 points per game, 6.3 rebounds a game, 12 of 21 from 3 in the last 3 games.
That's unreal.
So take that to the bank, why don't you? 76ers Nuggets is another game. Former Andre Iguodala teams, I'll say that about those two. The 76ers playing without Ben Simmons. I'm looking at that game. Jamal Murray, not Nikola Jokic, is the leading scorer on that Denver Nuggets team, 18.9 points per game on the season. I actually have him getting over 19.5 points as a prop tonight.
I'm glad that you actually brought up Jokic, because Jokic, he's been, struggling a little bit to start the year. He's notoriously a slow starter, and this year is no different. He's shooting just 46% from the field right now, which is really tough for him. He's got an even tougher matchup because he's going up against Joel Embiid. He's not had over 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think he's done it once this year, so I have to take the over for that stat tonight. I want to talk about this next game, which is actually the Bucks versus the Jazz. Both teams coming off really great wins. The Bucks beat the Kawhi-less Clippers, and then the Jazz, it just looked like they gelled against the 76ers. Donovan Mitchell, I think it was a season high in assists. We had a Gobert with that double-double. For me, I think the Jazz might be able to stay hot and walk away with one here.
This might be the NBA Finals preview that you were talking about the other day. I'm just saying. In terms of this, the Bucks, the best offensive team in the NBA against the Jazz, the best defensive team. I think the difference for me, Alex, is the Jazz this year 4-0 at home.
Oh, yeah.
Tough place to play in Utah, a plus 53-point differential.
That's a great point. All right, we're actually going to take a quick break, but stick with us because we're going to talk Nets and we're talking Lakers.
They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we built FanDuel Sportsbook with more ways to bet, more ways to fund your account, more ways to cash in, and more ways to cash out, with payouts delivered straight to your bank account in as little as 48 hours. You want more? You got it. Join today and get a risk-free bet worth up to $500. FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Welcome back to Inside the Lines. Alex Fast, Jeff Eisenband here. Nets, Blazers tonight. Another game we're going to look at. Two teams, a lot of hype. Quite getting to that point yet. The Blazers, 3-5 this season. They're actually 23rd in points, opposing points against. But I think that changes. I think this is a better defensive team, and I think it starts tonight after that loss last night.
Oof, I don't know. I kind of beg to differ on this one. The Nets, they are scoring a lot of points right now, and the Trailblazers are giving up 115 points per game. Kyrie is just a man possessed right now. I think you have to take the over for me on away total points. I want to talk about this last game, which is the Heat versus the Lakers. You talk about Heat. The Lakers, they are on fire right now. They have won 6 consecutive games. The Heat, however, they have played 3 games in the last 4 days. Said they are 6-1-1 against the spread. They're getting 8 points right now. I'm going with the Heat.
One thing to look at, Justice Winslow and concussion protocol. Will he play tonight? That's a question. How about LeBron James, the passer? Okay, leading the league in assists. I think it's hard when you go to FanDuel Sportsbook and you're trying to figure out what to do with LeBron. I think you have to look at the points, rebounds, assists all together and go over with that. All right, dollar holler. We will finish with tonight, Alex. Throw a dollar on this, see what happens. I have Donovan Mitchell, a double-double and a Jazz win. I talked about that, playing against the Milwaukee Bucks, that offense versus defense game. He was just 2 assists away from a double-double last time.
We already know how I feel in particular about Kyrie. I'm going with him at plus 1,000. 35 points and the win over the Blazers. I think it's a pretty good one. That is going to do it, though, for this episode of Inside the Lines. Stick around for Knicks game night. See you next time.
More ways to win.